Good morning. Welcome to another edition of Coffee and Canopy with Ramona. Wait a minute, go like this. Ramona, coffee. Yes, where's the coffee? I've got the coffee. I hope you do too. I am hopping right in to see lots of activity on our board. This is everything that's happened in the last 24 hours in my Canopy MLS. Curious what came back on market, and there's quite a story. Some fun things. Wow, Asheville's so fun. Okay, this is all in the Asheville area, actually, these listings that are back on market, quote unquote. Look, we've got a container home. Okay. Oh, pretty well done. So likely, I mean, there's all kinds of uses for something like this. Certainly vacation home is fun, tiny home, Airbnbs. Oh, that's a cute idea. See, I love this clever stuff. Da da da. Um, and so, yeah, handsome homes. Each one is a one bedroom, one bath, 320 square feet. This was done in 2021. As far as why off and on, who knows? We'd have to call and get some stories. But it looks like in March it started at 495 and oops, be quiet. Did some price drops, has done maybe a few different things to get a little more curb appeal and coming back on market. And this is in Arden. Let me show you the map of what we're looking at. Here we are, Asheville Center's up in here, and this is all of South Asheville. The airport's right here. And so I think that one is, yeah, that's right in there. Okay, so that was fun. Where do I get back to? Come back. Shane, come back. Okay, that was the first one back on market at $450,000. Here's a pretty one at $1,550,000. 2 bedroom, 2 baths, lower level, bigger than the upper level. I would hope and expect there's some pretty commanding views. There she is. Okie dokie. This is in Kenilworth. Nice finishes. Something happened. Somebody found something. I mean, it's a buyer's control state here. Wait a minute, that's not where I wanted to go. Meaning, the buyer comes in, makes an offer, and can change their mind, no fault. So it started at $1,590,000 back in March. Did a price adjustment and went under contract and is back on market. Sometimes they'll tell you why, but usually, it could be all kinds of reasons. The buyer decided couldn't perform is actually the most common reason a house does come on market. Something of this age and condition, it's probably nothing scary like a foundation crack, but this one might be. Who knows? Now, this is a beautiful piece of history. Black Mountain, North Carolina, 1923. 2 bedrooms downstairs, full bath, 2 bedrooms upstairs. Had been under contract. Who knows, if they found a material fact, meaning something of safety, sanitation, and structure wrong with the home, and then could not renegotiate, or the buyer sometimes just goes, oh, never mind, they really can turn around and run, where things can be remedied. Ooh, this is pretty. This is classic Black Mountain, and I bet it's real close to town. Might have highway noise. The floors are in very good shape. Somebody, did some polish and pretty on them. Kitchens, yeah, got a nice, is that a copper sink? The beadboard finish is fabulous. This is a really, you are buying a high maintenance relationship. I like to say to my clients who say, we love the old homes. Oh, how could you not? This is beautiful. And yet it's, 100+ years old, and you're just going to probably tinker with it all your life. I don't know. That said, what did it do? How did it happen? We'd have to chat it up and see what they might share It went under contract quickly and came back off. And it might have been location. Let's look. Oh, well. So here we are in classic Black Mountain, and this is just east of Asheville. Let me get a little further out so you can see Asheville town. Black Mountain is one of these really cool artistic retreat communities. That's sort of been its reputation over the years. And here we are right up off of the main street and on an almost acre piece of parcel. This is a pretty home. $580,000. Come get it, next buyer. It's ready for you. Okay, now we are in Fletcher, which is near the airport. A $500,000 house built in 2026. No bedrooms downstairs. All bedrooms upstairs. Built by D.R. Horton, back on market. Well, that's all I'm going to say about her. I don't have anything else to say about it. Yeah, okay. This one is in Laurel Park, which should be Hendersonville. Let's look a little closer and make sure I know what I'm talking about. Yeah, out Brevard. So here's Hendersonville over here, which is, of course, south of Asheville, and the airport is right in the middle here. So all of this corridor is thriving. We're dialing on into the west side of Hendersonville. A lot of new build growth. Looks like we've only got one picture to look at. It says it was built in 2024. That doesn't make sense. We'd have to chat it up with the agent, ringy dingy, and I can do that for you. So it started at $429,000 and went under contract, back on market, under contract, back on market. Right in here is what I'm looking at. Temp off market, back on market. So it's pretty new build. Maybe there's some finishes that there's a tug of war with, and it's also, look, see, this is what's going on around you. So if you're buying into the newer build communities, you live with dust and and construction sounds. Blah, blah, blah. My second cup of coffee in me. And so maybe that's part of the buyer's remorse or buyer's decision to change their mind. Again, in the state of North Carolina, a buyer can put a house under contract, say, I want to inspect and discover for X amount of days, and then change their mind during that time and get their earnest money back. They do lose the due diligence fee, which is another piece or portion of their down payment, and I can talk more about that in another video, which I will. So here we are to wrap up another day in, because that was all of our back on markets in the matrix. But just to see, we had a lot of activity over the evening, some new listings, some folks went under contract and some closed, yay. However, for this episode of Coffee and Canopy, I am signing off, and I hope you have a great day.